Hundreds of Chicago properties linked to a single landlord are now up for sale. They're owned by Susie B. Wilson, who was dubbed by the city as the worst landowner. The properties have been the target of an investigation by the Illinois Answers Project as well as Block Club Chicago for months now. In some cases, the mostly empty lots posed a health risk after severe neglect. Not only is the city going after the landlord for millions of dollars in unpaid fines, but 800 of those properties are up for sale now. Casey Toner is an investigative reporter with the Illinois Answers Project. He's joining me now to talk a little bit more about the story. Hi to you, Casey.
Hello, thanks for having me on.
Of course, it's hard to imagine that 800 properties are owned by this one landowner. Why are they all up for sale?
Well, at this point, these 800 properties have become a big issue for the landowner and her sister and the companies that they own, because combined, they owe the city of Chicago $15 million in unpaid fines and fees. And to help settle that debt, these companies recently declared bankruptcy. And as part of the bankruptcy process, they have agreed to basically auction off, as many properties as they can to try to repay those debts to the city of Chicago.
Makes sense. Okay, so let's talk about the properties, the land that we're talking about. Where are they located and what sort of condition are they in?
Well, the properties are mostly located on the south and west sides. Many of the properties are vacant. Many of them are overgrown. But there's also some really nice properties in there. We're talking about properties that are near the Red Line extension, which is going to, create a huge economy when that finally opens up. There are properties near the Obama Center where real estate properties have been, values have been skyrocketing. There's a property near the Garfield Park Conservatory. So there are some good properties in there. There's also a lot of empty properties in there. And right now, the time is right for people to make a deal.
All right, so we've talked about all the pressing stuff, all the stuff that's coming up right now, but I want to take us back to how this story started, because you found this woman. We were working on a piece about sort of some of the rat fines that were out there, and as you started looking along with Block Club, you found this woman that owed $15 million in fines to the city. So the question becomes, how was she able to go for so long without paying back some of this money?
Well, I think the problem was essentially that, somewhere in the city of Chicago, someone wasn't doing their job, right? Because situations like this don't happen when people are being aggressive about getting these fines paid. And in this case, nothing was. But after our investigation with Block Club Chicago, and on the heels of our reporting with WGN, the city leapt into action, and the city started filing lawsuits, and the city started consolidating, these thousands of tickets into, bigger lawsuits to try to force Susie B. Wilson, her sister, and the companies they owe to the table. And that's exactly what happened.
So you found that they are now being aggressive enough to try to go back or go after some of these individuals.
Yes, I mean, that's exactly what's happening. The pressure that the city is putting on right now is pretty intense. And, in light of that, these companies declared bankruptcy. And as part of this bankruptcy, they have agreed to pay the city $1 million just up front, right? And they're going to auction off these properties. And, estimates are that the top 150 to 200 properties that they own could raise up to $12 million, right? And that's only a quarter of their total properties, right? So, at this point in the venture, it looks like the city of Chicago may be coming into some money soon.
All right, we'll see. Casey Toner, you can read his full story by going to the Illinois Answers Project, or of course, you can check out Block Club Chicago. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me on.
Okay.